Surrendering my self-will was probably one of the most powerful things that I've done. Back in my addiction, it was on myself to always come through, to come up with some sort of come up or hustle, whatever it was, to just keep the whole thing going. And it was super draining. It was probably the biggest stress or problem that I would cause. Was just everything was on my own shoulders, my self-will. It wasn't until I finally surrendered my self-will that I gave all my faith and just turned it over to God that took the burden off my shoulders. Really was just not in my hands anymore, and I didn't really have to worry about it. I wasn't in control of it, which I never really was in the first place. So I think it's the biggest thing that anybody can do is just learn to surrender that self-will. God's in control of it. I know that it's all part of His plan. It's all He's gonna provide for me in the long run. But that self-will was the biggest detriment, the biggest fall in my life. I'd always tried ever since I was a kid to try and do everything my way, try and do it this way, do it that way. I was, like they would say, a functioning addict, and so I was successful in a lot of the things that I was trying to do, that I was doing, a lot of things that weren't in my best interest in the long run. Just really led to a lot of negative things in life. If you want to make a change in life, man, it's simple. Like, you are in control of it as well, though. Surrendering your self-will, but you are in control of your life. You're in control of your destiny. But you got to make simple daily choices. It comes down to just what you do on the daily, who you surround yourself with, what are the things you're doing. Those things are going to have a big impact on your life. Today, I'm surrounded with a lot of wonderful individuals, people that are all doing things that I want to be doing, or have done things, or moving in that right direction. That's challenging at times too, though. Not being the smartest one in the room, always makes me feel like I need to be doing more, I need to be learning more. And so I think that's the biggest thing there. Cutting out addictions, man, it was the biggest game changer right there too. All these things are such major powerhouse moves, none more important than the other. Although I would say the most important thing, of course, is having faith in God, knowing that He will provide, and knowing that it's all for His purpose, man, in the long run. Change and growth. Recovery is a process that brings about change in our lives. We need that change if we're going to continue to grow toward freedom. It's important that we remain open-minded when others point out our shortcomings, for they are bringing to light opportunities for us to change and grow. Reacting defensively limits our ability to receive the help they are offering us. Letting go of our defenses opens the door to change, growth, and new freedom. Stupid ass San Diego and all the bullshit going on down here. It's every 5 minutes, man. You got some siren, you got some crackheads yelling, and then we're paying a bunch of money to stay here, and a bunch of homeless people everywhere, man. What's wrong with this place, man? Accepting feedback. That's a good one, man. You really want to challenge yourself, be open to some critical feedback from people, and not taking that personal. Just know that that's a place that you can level up and do better in life, man. Ooh.